Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fox 5, the show that explores the world of Fox Rehabilitation through an original list created by a Fox colleague. Today, I am joined by Fox occupational therapist Paula Rizzo. Paula, welcome to the Fox 5.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Now, Paula, where do you treat?
I work in New Jersey. I'm in by the Jersey Shore. I work in the
Jersey
Shrewsbury
Shore.
area. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Paula, what is your Fox 5 today?
So my Fox 5 is 5 ways that Fox makes me a better OT.
Ooh, all right. So what is number 1 on your Fox 5?
My number 1 is being able to think on my feet, especially in a changing environment. As OTs and working in the homes and working in the senior living communities, we really never know what we're walking into. So sometimes, you think you're going to be doing one thing. You get there, you find out maybe they had a fall out of bed the night before, and you're working on bed mobility that day. So Fox really allows you to have to work on your feet and kind of figure things out and be adaptable.
So you like variety, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I mean, you never get bored with this job. You can't, because it's constantly changing.
So Paula, what is number 2 on your Fox 5?
I think the amazing colleagues that I have. I, over the last 7 years, have worked with so many different teams. I've worked in different areas, and you cannot beat the Fox colleagues that we have. Any type of question we might have, if you've got a treatment question or you just want to run it by another practitioner, like you can really get a lot of support. We have the clinical corner now, so that is for those who don't know. If you have any type of clinical question, you can get a real strong clinical answer with research backing it. And the support is always there here at Fox.
All right, Paula, that brings us to number 3 on your Fox 5.
The care collaboration team. So being able to work in the senior living facilities, you get to work with the nurses in the building. You get to work with the caregivers who help the patients that we work with. So everyone kind of works together. And I feel like there's no other setting where you're really part of that team. If they have questions about how somebody is doing, whether it's, in the morning or how are they doing with toileting, dressing, they'll ask you, and then you have the opportunity to work with the caregivers on those things. So everyone kind of is able to work together, and it really, helps your OT skills.
And this reflects back on your number 1, liking variety. Because Fox clinicians, we treat in homes, we also treat in senior living communities. So you have a lot of variety throughout your work week.
Absolutely. And being part of, even their team, they recognize us as being a part of their team, the senior living community. So that's great.
Are you ever invited to their events?
Yes, they have great parties, these buildings. And yes, they're happy to have Fox clinicians there.
And that brings us to number 4 on Paula's Fox 5. 5 ways that Fox has made Paula a better occupational therapist.
Being able to make home modifications. So being able to go to people's homes and kind of see what their living environment is like. Maybe it's as simple as, they have a really low toilet, they need a commode. But sometimes, you see, wow, they can't fit their walker into their bathroom. How are we gonna make this work so that they don't fall? So that really having to think on your feet again in these different environments and kind of figure out a solution to their problem.
And what I love about Fox is you don't see that unless you're treating in the home.
Exactly. Yes. Like if you ask them, how's it going to the bathroom, you might get an answer. And then when you actually have them stand up and go to their bathroom, you realize, wow, like it's not easy at all for them to do that.
So not only are you a clinician, you're like part detective too, like trying to piece things together to come up with a solution.
Exactly. No, you're right.
And Paula, that brings us to number 5 on your Fox 5.
Being able to advocate for our patients, because we are sometimes the only person going out to their house. We're seeing things that maybe that they're not able to get to the doctor and talk to them about these things. So sometimes it's as simple as getting them a doctor who can come to the house. Maybe, they need transportation and they don't have someone who can drive them. They can't drive. being able to reach out to family or set up, teach them how to use Uber so that they can get somewhere, or even just working with their caregivers to trying to get their caregivers to either assist with certain things or contacting a social worker to see whether that social worker can help set up a caregiver, because sometimes they don't have that support at home.
I love that. You can be their voice.
Exactly. Especially when, if they don't have family who's close by.
So looking back on your career with Fox, are you a better OT now?
Oh, I hope so. Yeah. No, I would say definitely. It has really helped me grow. I started with Fox as a new grad, so I've been with
Oh,
them.
wow.
And I was a Fox student as well. So I've been with,
Wow. So you've come like the whole way.
yes, definitely.
Do you ever look back at your early days and realize how far you've come?
Absolutely. I'm sure now, like my colleagues from back then, who are still with the practice, they probably laugh, thinking about how I was as a student and now.
No, but I think they get it because they were in your shoes too.
Yeah, no, you're right. And now I have my own students, so
Yeah,
that's cool too.
there you go. Well, Paula, thank you so much for the Fox 5 and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
For Paula Rizzo, my name is Jim Shear, and we will see Jens later.